Hi again. For your next pro tip, I'm going to show you something super simple, which is Control D. And I also want to embed some other helpful hints in this video since Control D is pretty simple. The first one being if I want my canvas that I'm working on to be enlarged, right now you'll see that my zoom on my screen is 22% on my Canva canvas. But if I drag my toggle here, it will enlarge my workspace so that I can see it a little bit better. And I find that usually for me working between 35 and 45 is great. But if you want to see what it actually looks like in present mode, I highly recommend just trying out by going to present mode in full screen, or you can zoom it out even further. So I am going to actually show you Control D, but first I've decided that I don't really like this background. So I'm going to change it. So I just click on the background and I hit delete. And now I'm back to my white space. And I'm going to go back over to elements, and I searched for a meadow background. And again, I want to use a photo. And in my last video, when I dragged in my background, I dragged it in kind of as a photo like this and resized it to fit my slide. But I'm going to show you in this video, when you drag in a background to make it easier on yourself, you can also just drag it up kind of to the corner of your presentation and then just drop it in. And then it will just assume the size of whatever canvas you're working on as the background. I am also going to add some text here because I want to label my pollination infographic. So I'm going to add a heading, and it just will automatically add my text box. And I just go in and I can just type in my heading here, pollination. And then when I click on this, these little arrows, I can drag my text box wherever I need it to be. All right, so as we saw in the last tip, we know how to layer things, and I'm going to go to position here and look at my layers. I want my pollination to be, my text box to be on top so that we can read it, but then I'm going to drag my background all the way down here so that my other graphics are on top of it. So I want to use Control D, which is the main focal point of this video, to just instantly duplicate some bees. I want there to be 4 bees here. So I click here on my bee and I just hit Control B 4 times. And as you can see by my layers here, it's actually made 4 additional bees to pollinate my flower. Maybe I only want 2, so I'm just going to actually click on that and delete. And maybe I want another flower. I just Control D that, and then just kind of drag my next flower a little bit lower underneath. Now, if you right click on an image, it will give you a menu. You can also duplicate the image there, and it kind of tells you what the shortcut is. I love Control D as opposed to copy and paste because it's one step quicker. And you'll also notice that there is a layering option here where you can send images backward or send them all the way to the back. I do use this a lot, but I love this option to just click on layers and be able to like drag everything where I need it to be. So let's see. The other thing I wanted to show you too is, let's say I wanted this flower to be facing a different way and I want to flip this flower so it doesn't look exactly identical to this flower. If I select the image and I go up to flip, it will give me the option to either flip vertically or flip horizontally. So now it looks a little bit different than the original flower. So I'll drag that one over here, and then I'll move my bee. So remember, if you would like to duplicate an image in Canva, just even a text box, you just click on the image or the text box and Control D, and it will automatically duplicate that image or text. Hope that helps you.